mana needed.
John P.O. here, and welcome to the incredible adventures of Van Helsing 2 by NeoCore Games, which will be released in the coming days on Steam, so we have the opportunity here to get a little preview of it, do a quick review. This is the closed beta, which starts at level 31, so we're going to jump way into the game. This game comes on the heels of its critically acclaimed predecessor, which was released almost exactly a year earlier. The new game promises to be more than just add-ons. It builds on what worked in the first game and expands into new territory. This game is an action RPG styled after Diablo, let's say, and it does a very good job in its presentation and playability. You can see we have different characters we can choose from and skill sets and how hard we want to play. For this purpose, I think we're just going to play with the normal set, so we're not too wimpy. We jump right in the game. Now, if you have played the first one, you'll know how well the game actually played. It was really well received, and by all accounts, a fantastic game. This one picks up where the first one left off. You still have your ghostly companion, Katarina, who helps you. When she gets angry, she turns into this witch-like creature. I wouldn't say she's a witch, more like a wraith, maybe. Really cool looking. And you can control her stats if you click her, and you can outfit her the way you see fit, which is very cool. So it's sort of like a quasi second player, and then of course you have your own outfit that you can adjust and pick up and use and purchase. Pretty neat. Alright, so let's just look at this graphically. It really looks fantastic graphically. I'm really impressed with the way it looks. The game you can, of course, zoom in, which we could be expected, or zoom out. I like to play rather close because I like to see the characters and the animations, which of course limits your ability to see a full range of what's coming up. So, but you can, with the wheel mouse, you can scroll in, scroll out, flick of a switch. The controls, very fluid. It doesn't take that much graphically on your card. I mean, most rigs should be able to play this. I have a high-end rig, but I think this would play very well, and I could put up the requirements in the description below so you can see if you can play this.
Impeccable timing, Hunter. As always. I have a message for you. Count Vlado sends his regards, but he had to leave in a hurry to destroy the Force walls. You are in charge.
Last time I checked, vampires couldn't stand daylight.
Oh, he is a modern vampire, defying superstition and spontaneous combustion at the same time.
I wouldn't worry for him. I haven't seen daylight for a while in this smoke. Anyway, General Harker is busy preparing his next attack. Are you ready to employ your tactical...
But of course. I'm quite tactical, and a genius too. I'll visit the posts and give orders to the men.
Like in the first Van Helsing, the voice acting is really good. They're very tongue-in-cheek, which I like. It doesn't take itself incredibly serious all the time, which is nice and refreshing. The banter between Katarina and Van Helsing is always fresh. It's kind of like, how can I explain this? I don't know. It's like moonlighting, except with swords and bombs and big bad guys that blow things up. Alright, so in the beta, we're in this closed little area where we have these missions that are on the right side of the screen. You can see them there.
The scouts report that our enemies are going to attack from two sides.
You must hold this position. It's crucial. Deploy the automated turrets and drive back the soldiers at any cost.
Wow, that guy sounded familiar. I wonder... very interesting. I don't know, he sounded really familiar. Someone will have to let me know who that guy was.
We're under attack by those blasted ornithopters, sir. I'm afraid we can't hold out much longer.
You must stand your ground. At least until we get the women and children to safety.
Okay, so you can see the talent tree for your character, Van Helsing. It's quite extensive. You've got a lot of things you can pick from, which creates a great, unique character. Let's just take a look at some of these. Just goes on and on and on and on. It's a huge tree that you can build for your character, which is great, which makes it very playable over and over and over again, which was wise on their part, NeoCore Games. Okay, like I said earlier, on the right-hand side, you can see the missions. On the mini-map, you'll see little points that glow to let you know the general direction you need to go to complete this. I love all the catwalks. It just looks so cool. Really looks really cool.
Sir, we cannot hold this position much longer. We should demolish at least one of these elevated rail tracks to stop the enemy.
You can solve everything in
that guy sounds
Borgovia
so
by blowing
familiar.
up some bridges.
A radical idea. But we don't have any explosives.
There is a phlogiston tank right under the rail bridge. If we open the 3 taps, the gas will burst through the vents, creating flammable clouds.
I love blowing up bridges as much as the next Borgovian, but this means that flammable clouds will engulf the whole district, right?
The residents have already fled or have been evacuated, which means that we can't risk the plan. Let's do this.
Okay, so I was a little confused when I played the beta because the elevator here is kind of transparent. I almost missed it. It took a while, but sure enough, here's... Look at all the bloody mess. I love that. There's parts flying out everywhere. It's awesome. And of course, you can change your attack modes. You can have different attacks. I find this character to be the best for my style of playing. And I love blowing people up. It's awesome. Let's see. All right. Oh, I love these big brother guys. Oh, man.
I need more mana.
Okay, so as you die, you can respawn by using gold coins. Depending on if you have the coins and you choose, you can spend the coins to respawn right there on the spot, or respawn in a safe place, or respawn back in the center if you have no money at all, and then you have to get back to where you are. Which is awesome. I love choices. I love games that give you choices. Fantastic. Fantastic. I gotta blow up the bridge.
We managed to hold our ground, but only just. Harker is now familiar with our positions. My scouts tell me that the General is preparing a full-scale artillery attack. I recommend that we send our men back to the second line of defense.
I'll give orders for the second line.
In the full game, there'll be outside areas, inside areas. You're not obviously limited to just this. This is just the closed beta. And those little teleportation things really help getting you along to different areas on the map. You don't need them, obviously, but they certainly help.
Good day to fight, Hunter.
Sir, if you don't mind me saying, this area is far too open and wide. We are all spread out too thin.
You must keep these positions at all cost.
Somebody please tell me who that horrible voice actor is. Man. I could just watch this game all day long. Fantastic. Van Helsing, The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 2. Definitely worth picking up on Steam, coming out very, very soon. Keep your eye on it, and you can pre-order. And please subscribe to MAMECADE if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.